Hit the hip on the counter. You need a break. Whoa, Sif, you okay? Isabu joins you on the floor, sitting down next to you. You don't say anything. You stay here a minute. You stand up. Sifrin, let's go. Notes about the king. Does he even remember his name? Probably not. Alright, let's see what do we have in the library. Is it still funny? Kinda. Yeah, 40 to 48. Nah. I'm on the ground. On the ground, rather. Alright, let's get the key real quick, and then we can take a look at, well, the diary, and also, was it here that had one of those interesting books? No. Maybe here? Barclay Diary? Or, is what I would say. Everyone huddles around her, takes a deep breath, and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. Tried to say it yesterday, and I got like the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. You turn to Isabu. Maybe now is the time. But can you try and say it anyway? Did you? Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Country's name was... But wait. Nah, that's 6,408. Seem to remember it either, yep. Universe, so yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know the people could remember it. Let's stop here. Very well. Press the switch. Any new dialogue options? No. I just touched it and it opened. You go ahead. Alright, so here should be another one of them books. Books with no titles, not there. Pile of lists. Looking intently at the list. Paper's Family Tale, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. I think Odile is starting to get sus that maybe Sifford knows a little too much. Something called colors. You pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Yeah. Is this gonna be exactly the same? Yeah. Filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of hard words in there. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you should go back to it later. Alright, game. I guess I'll come back to it later. Yeah, this is about the shields. So nothing in the hidden library either. Alright, let's actually check out what this is about. So, first of all, doesn't really bring you anywhere. As I expected, the gate is locked. It's locked by one of those weird locks. Something's written above the lock too. Maybe you should take a look. Try to read what's written. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it out loud. The door unlocks. Huh? What'd you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You opened the door. How interesting. How very interesting. Star charts? What is this? It has lots of balls attached to it. And there's a lever here. We turn it, it seems the balls will move around this big middle ball. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Yes, I feel like I've seen something like this before. It's called an orrery. An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the position of astronomical objects. Astro what? Oh, you mean like stars and planets and stuff. Interesting. How do you know this, Sifrin? Sifrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. I just know it. Okay, so all the books are sold. It probably disintegrates in a single touch. How unfortunate. A journal with a star on its cover. It looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart on one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time and read every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Fine, let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. Just feels like they lived through some hard times and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone's acting as if everything's fine when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. I'm sure, well... No one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. No one can understand me. If I'm doomed to never truly be seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self, another me? Someone I could talk to, who could understand? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through. But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, did they get a rude wake-up call as they realized creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one and identical to another and one able to talk back, that's just impossible. They spend a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course, realizing this can't be done, that's kind of sad. Oh, this page, it only has a few words, but I figured it out, how to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work, crafting clay didn't work, nor wood or marble. Nothing worked, but one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make any wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft, the king mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? He seems to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real, it's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. And then, Mirabelle turns the page. Oh, my wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh, happy for them, I suppose. So they did it. They created another them with wishcraft? What's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale? As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. Making this functional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. A telescope. It's broken. Anything here? No. Alright. Oh, how very, very interesting. Alright, let's go explore the planetarium now. It is the wrong way to go, but I kinda don't really need to interact with the king this loop. Starcrest? Sure. Alrighty, let us see. What else can I find here? Where are we? There's a big window over there. Yep. So, roll the paper. You unrolled one. It's a star chart. Star chart. Yeah, skip all of that. Booking Kabuan. But what if we did? Odell sighs and picks up the book. Yes, I'm not the one reading this time. Something big must have happened, right, for everyone to not be able to see them anymore, and it was a very long time ago, so there's probably no records as to why. There seems to be a lot of theories. A craft experiment gone horribly wrong, the side effect of a craft war. Whatever happened then, all colors disappeared from this world, but it seems impossible, right? It'd be like if everyone stopped seeing seeing shades all of a sudden. Do wonder what could have made that happen. Yes, weird. You're still wondering about that weird shade you saw while talking to the king. What was that weird shade of a color? Is there a way to see colors now? Funny you should mention it. People have been known to see a weird shade during times of immense trouble. They described it as scary, dangerous, visceral maybe. Historians think this weird shade could have been a color, a visceral shade, times of immense trouble. What does that mean? Sorry, it's a little tough to translate. Moments before something breaks, maybe? Something breaks, like during the end of something? Or something gets destroyed, like the end of the world? Maybe so. Colors were an integral part of the world. Then the world writes itself. Then the world writes itself right before the end. How poetic. Someone should write a novel about this. Colors appear when something breaks, huh? The king tried so hard to say her country's name. Did something break then? How interesting. Pile of papers, something's written on them. Awful handwriting, yep. Pile of papers. Someone was trying very hard to write the name. You cannot read it still. Oh well. Pile of papers. Yeah, still can't read it. Oh well. You can read their titles, their books about space, stars, the universe. Alright. I don't think much is gonna be different there. Anything else here? Can we look at the stars for a second? The stars? Why, just for a little bit. Or we have time, don't we? Oh, nice. Could have stayed here forever. The telescope, it's dusty. Okay, you have to say something. Stars aren't boring. But they are. They're just dots in the sky. But they're not boring. They're not just dots, they're big balls of fire and gas and light. Fire, most are bigger than our planet, they're just really far. Huh, really? And they don't appear at night, they're there during the day too. Okay, that was interesting, but stop telling the kid lies. I almost believed you, Sifrin, but that one's too much. I mean, if stars are also there during the day, then why don't we see them? Because the sun is too bright and blocks them out. Because they're sleeping. Oh, cute. Alright, let's loop back to loop. You had a good sleep. Start again. I would like to loop back to Dormont to talk to Loop. You wake up. You dreamt you were falling. You feel unsteady. I mean, I did go down from the 3rd floor all the way back here, so... Would make sense to dream of falling, I guess. Well, here's a view first. Is that a Sif? Woke up on the wrong side of bed, I get it. Cute joke, yeah it is. It's pretty tremendous. I will never not pick to make the pun here. You wait for him to touch you, you wait for him to touch you, you wait for him to touch you. He has to do it. You will never do it yourself. But he won't touch you because he thinks you don't want him to. And you can't say it because that's embarrassing. That's life-ending even. Asking for someone's touch. But please, you think? Please, please, please. A flicker of movement makes you look at his face. He looks stricken, sad. Seeing you look at him, he laughs and brings his hand down. You wonder what face you were making as you were waiting for him to touch you. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. Yeah. Let's just ask if I can help him with anything later. Everyone else for help first. Yep, will do. And that's that. Alright, let's talk to Loop. Hi, Stardust, Loop. Well, yes, you heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of? I found it in a book, Loop. The writer said they want to create a whole new body and they use wishcraft for it. Wishcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body. That's impossible, right? But they did it with wishcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. A craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body. Like looping in time. Like maybe freezing people in time as well. That's right. If the king knows about witchcraft, wishcraft. Could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? Makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I mean, I guess. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally, indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but book time, book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright, now that you're here, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? What can I do next, maybe? Need help on how to anything new here? Nope. Never mind on that. Let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about? My turn? They're never gonna let me actually say what I want to talk about, are they? Say, Stardust, I've been watching you this whole time, talking to you this whole time. I can't read your mind, Stardust, not really, but I can tell. I can tell you've never let yourself think about what would happen if you managed to break the loop. Huh? But there's a lot to look forward to. Like, well, like talking to everyone afterwards and seeing what they want to do afterwards, you know, just kind of existing. It's pretty fun. I don't know if you've tried it. That's just something I was wondering about, that's all. We can go back to not thinking about it. Right, let's see. Can I ask any new questions? I do wonder what's the fan interaction thing, because I think I'm missing something definitely in that. And you gave that fan's gift to your housemaiden. That was sweet. That was nice. Makes your heart grow warm. You got a pretty bow for your housemaiden too. It's too bad you shouldn't give that gift to your housemaiden again. Can't give her something she already owns, huh? And that's the end of this quest. Good job, Stardust. Oh. Alright, I guess that's that. Actually, let's ask about the knife. Do you know how to fix a knife? Fixing up the key knife. How'd you do it? Sharpening stone. Where is it? Forgot. Find one elsewhere. Where? Is there like a blacksmith somewhere who might be able to help? Do you have anything about wishcraft, Mr. Librarian? Wishcraft? That sounds made up. Are you sure that sort of craft exists? Catch your eye, oh well. Oh, there's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out again? I guess. You can read its title now, your heart is beating. Ba-dum. It's a translated copy of Cursing of Chateau Castle issue 2. You start laughing. There's a paper attached to the wall. You aren't allowed into the library for crimes against books. Alright, let's see. What's over here? What's crafting for dummies? Yeah, sure. Maybe there's something in here. Yeah. Flip through the book. Timecraft. You shouldn't be able to use Timecraft. There's a piece of paper to the page with a tiny face drawing. He's upside down, smiling face saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Being achievable was the theory, but the king is using it. Yep. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be anything like really new here. It's a big map of Volgard. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use wishcraft. Wishcraft, so it is real. You start flipping through it. What are you looking at? It's a book on something called wishcraft. Wishcraft, what's that? Do we really have time for this right now? You grin. I think wishcraft is what gave the king power over timecraft. Oh crap, this would be very, very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting, may I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. I've never even heard of wishcraft. Are you sure this is even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, you can translate what you can, Sif. You nod furiously. You start reading and translate as best as you can. I'll leave the thinking to you all. I am a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. Understandable. Isabel and Odile listen intently while Maribel and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in a corner. Keep translating. After a bit, Odile nods. I think I understand. Wishcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes, of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make come true. Big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, huh? So by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. You used the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means the same way we use craft and certain knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question? Can it make any wish come true if you ask? Yes, but the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that from what Sifrin translated. Yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. So like let's say you wish to win a rock paper scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help you make it true. Like maybe you'll get better at reacting and you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls so you can change your own hand. Or maybe you'd get the insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future so you can know what your hand opponent will play beforehand. Maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. But what if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and the match would end in a draw? Or maybe their wish would be considered null and it'd be anyone's game. Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they both explode and destroy the whole world? Oh no, but neither of the wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow. Maybe they'd go to different tournaments or share a medal. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology, huh? Almost. So if wishcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for, but it's the means to make his wish come true. To make Vogard perfect, a perfect picture. Oh, but then, question. I have a question. Yes, Mira? I give you permission to speak. Thank you. Sifrin, do you think the king could have gotten timecraft powers by just wishing for them, right? Considering he's the one who told you about wishcraft in the first place. So then if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies, we can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? Oh no. To answer your question, my dear Mira, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but like not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time people figured out specific ways to do wishcraft to increase their chance of the wish coming true. And it depends on the wish too. Some wishes are easier to make come true than others. It also depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you want it to come true. Although it seems the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely that nothing will happen. I wish I won this single game wouldn't ask for much belief or for a lot of rituals. But in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger, like I wish I could win this world tournament. Or I wish I could get enough power so I can freeze a whole country in time, right? Right? So the king knew how to do wishcraft then? That's what this means? Wishcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft, and so he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Wishcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it, that's it, that's it. You can't help but smile widely. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Something you can do. You try and calm your breathing. Phew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot, but there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Okay. Yeah, this isn't much of anything. Tired of repeating the same blinding lines over and over and over again. I just don't have much to say, and it's nice to hear you talk. Siffrin has so much to say, they just don't wanna. Seems to be a book on different rituals to craft wishes. You flip through it. No, another wiggly headachy book. Is this another book on witchcraft? You nod. You start translating as best as you can. The book talks about many different rituals to craft wishes, from the correct way to pick up four-leafed clovers, to calling out to shooting stars the right way. That's why you get the four-pointed leaf from the kid at the start to be able to do witchcraft. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Calling out to shooting stars in the right way. That's gonna be like at some point with the Izubu cutscene, probably. To favor tree, what now? Favor trees can grant wishes. Favor trees like the one in Dormal, the one everyone has things to do. Aha, it makes sense. It makes sense. You even vaguely remember thinking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, isn't it? Isn't it? So could someone's wish to the favor tree have trapped you here? Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favor tree again? You think and think and think, trying to remember what you even wished for. It was so far back, such a long time ago. You wished to see Odell's country with your own eyes. That all? You think so? Oh. It can't be because of your wish then. You haven't even gotten farther than beating the king, let alone leaving the house to make sure that wish comes true. Your wish can't come true until you escape the loops. So then maybe, what did you all wish for? To the favor tree, you mean? Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I wish to win a coin flip. That wish didn't come true, by the way. Well, I might have done the correct ritual, but I didn't put any belief in it, did I? But you know, their wish didn't come true on every loop. Some loops she wins the coin flip, some loops she doesn't. I asked for my sister to be okay. I wish for all of Vogard to be safe from the king. You wish for? I didn't wish for anything. What? 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 Listen, I didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy, leave me alone. I can't believe this. Oh, madame, I'm going to wish to win my next coin flip is gonna judge me now? I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm kinda bummed I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clap my hands and wish for something? Huh? Clap your hands? Yeah. That's how you ask a favor, how you ask a favor to the favor tree. You look at the tree and clap your hands once and say aloud whatever you ask for. Izubu looks at everyone. Is that not correct? No, it's what I did. Me too. This is how you taught me, Izubu. That's also how I learned it at school. Siffrin, did you not do it like that? No, of course not. You make your wish and breathe it into the leaf you like the best. And fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe. What? It just makes sense. They're all looking at you. You've only wished at the favor tree that one time, but it just makes sense. You try to explain. You choose a leaf to represent yourself. Uh-huh. You breathe your wish into it to make a link between you and whatever you're wishing to. So a link between you and the tree? No, the universe, I think. What's that? Keep going, Siffrin. You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times. 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13. So whatever number. And then you fold the wish into the leaf to tether the link between you and the wish. Touching it, They're all staring at you. If you just look at the tree and clap and say stuff aloud, why would the wish come true? Why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. But that's so many details to remember. And that's not how we were taught at all. It's something we learn as Volgardians, and I've never heard anyone do it differently. But then the favor trees are more of a superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously, well, except lately where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case. So did everyone in the country mess up their wish? Ha, Odell starts laughing. Why are you laughing? Sorry. It's just funny. This could have been a way to save Volgard if everyone somehow wished for it, but no one knew how to do it correctly, so, heh. And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Siffrin? It's embarrassing, so I wished for croissants to be eradicated. What? What? No, not croissants. And since Siffrin knew the ritual, croissants might actually be... Oh no, I sure hope this specific wish doesn't come true. But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but rituals are only for one part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it can make a difference? Heh, a drop of belief in an ocean of nothing. Boo. So, Mirabelle wished for Volgar to be saved, Odile wished to win a coin flip, Bonnie wished for their sister to be okay, and Isabeau didn't wish for anything. You don't think any of those wishes could have trapped you here? So maybe someone else's? The king probably wished for Volgar to be perfect or something, so you don't think it's related to you. Is there a way to know what people in Volgard wished for? You should ask the villagers in Dormont what they wished for. Maybe. Yeah, color theory. I already read that. Anything here? Pile of lists. Checked out books. Yeah, the family tale. And books with no titles. Alright. Very, very interesting. For some reason, Siffrin's looking real happy here in this one picture. I don't know, they don't smile as much now, so just felt the need to point it out. It's very heartwarming. I asked the king what witchcraft is. This sticky, sweet smell. It is around you, it is around me, and it is around all of your companions. It is around the whole of Volgard. I wonder how this country looks from the outside in, skipping and stopping, rewinding and restarting. It is not true eternity, but it is close enough, I suppose. Whoever caused this must have had a belief stronger than mine. Nothing to say. Hopefully, I can still win this easily, because Siffrin is terrified due to what happened last time, and I am eager to make the king pay for what he did. Found a hat in this drawer. The hat in your pockets to equip later. Let's take a look. Pockets. Starry hat, yeah. Equip Siffrin. Traveler's hat. Boosts attack speed and crit chance. Starry hat. The fabric lining the inside of the hat is filled with stars. Boosts defense, attack speed, crit chance, heals 5% every turn. That's just amazing. It's better in every way. Good stuff, I guess. Looks like someone was trying to write down your country's name. Isn't that interesting? You cannot read it still. How unfortunate. Anything I can see on the globe? Volgard, Land of Change, yeah, Kabul. Bamboosh is here. You look away from the globe. Nothing new there, I suppose. Telescope, it's dusty. You don't want to explain the stars to them again? You tried before. Way before this all happened, too. You remember that? And they didn't care. You can't understand not caring about stars. A big window. Stars, right? I remember just now. Don't they only appear at night? Can we look at the stars for a second? Just for a little bit. Sure, we have time, don't we? They are quite the sight. But yes, I suppose where else could I explore to find out a little bit more about this stuff, I wonder. You close the bathroom stall door and inhale sharply. Oh no, that was too loud, someone might hear you. Try again. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. You try to breathe silently in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh, do you want to cry? Is that it? Oh yeah, you always thought crying was just a waste of time, but you remember reading once that just the act of crying does help make you feel better. Okay then, tears come on out. No tears are coming out. Okay. Sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars, you're finally someplace no one will see you. Spend this whole loop wanting to cry, and now that you're safe and hidden, the tears won't come. You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now, stars. You can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other, can't you? Or are you broken on both blinding sides? Just cry, stupid body, cry. Nose burns and your eye stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. This is a losing battle. Oh, maybe pain will do the trick? That's why people usually cry, right? You put a finger in your mouth and bite as hard as you can. Nope, not working. It's apparently not time to cry yet. Okay, stop, and calm down. You're fine. You're fine. You just need to keep going. You'll have to find out more about how the loops work. That's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops and why you're here, about why the loop breaks down when you talk to the head housemaiden, and act better. Your family members, you can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you. Especially if she knows. Especially if... Huh? Did Sifrin realize that Odile is kinda realized something's up? The one with the glasses, the researcher, she's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes it makes her seem almost childish. She's too perceptive for her own good, and you can't remember her name. Zephyrin, are you okay? You've been in there for a while. Oh, Odile. Yes, Odile. That is my name, yes. I think Zephyrin needs a hug. Is everything... There's no toilet paper in this stall. Oh, I'll go get you some. Give me a second. You hear her walk away. Odile, Mirabelle, Isabelle, Bonnie. It's okay, you remember. You still remember. You bite your gloved fingers and try to breathe deeply in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still here. Traveling together with you. You're still here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You flinch. Something fell on your lap. Found you some paper, Cyprian. Thank you, Odile. See you in a second. Hear her walk away. You take the toilet paper and hold it between your hands. You press your face against it, breathing, thinking about nothing. Wow, this toilet paper is really nice and soft, actually. I wonder where she found it. See? Even stuck in time loop, and even though you've been stuck for a long time, there are still things you can find out about the world around you. This roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper to be the only hope you have left right now. You exit the stall. Everyone refreshed? Yep. I think Sifrin needs a hug. Poor guy had a mental breakdown. Again. So, I'm fighting the king again, and I went to do just attack. As you can see, it's on cooldown for 3 turns. And it says, doesn't give a jack point. Doesn't give a jackpot point. And as you can see over here in the bottom right, I do have a jackpot point. And I think that's a bug. Say I just like, I guess wanted to have some proof of this on camera. Maybe it gets fixed sometime, I don't know. Hey Stardust, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? They're gonna start talking about it. About something they want to talk about instead, probably. Nothing to talk about, so you stay quiet. You know, Stardust, you're like really quiet, aren't you? I knew you were quiet, but I didn't realize you were that quiet. I really have to carry our conversations most of the time. And too bad. But I don't mind if you stay silent for a bit too, you know? Alright. Would you rather I don't say anything, rather than talk all the time? Don't you want some quiet? What? No. I like to listen to people talk. I don't mind if you talk a lot. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It is just nice to hear people talk. Yeah. Right. I'm confused. What should I do next? How to help everyone? Which one? Stardust? Just in general. What, need help with your family members again? You know what to do. Just help them all out in the same loop and go through the house with them. But you know it won't change anything. It really won't. Do you want to help them? Yes. Well, you can help them again if you want, but you really don't need to. Yeah. Yeah, I already talked to you about that. I really don't know what else I could do. Like, I'm pretty sure I explored every bit of the castle. So, like, I know it said to look out for, like, the cracks, but I didn't find anything in the cracks that's, like, worth talking about. Like, all of them just say doesn't really bring you anywhere. I did find a bit more about wishcraft, but that also didn't seem to really bring me very far. I did read, like, the diary, I read the books through there, I talked to the librarian in here about it. He doesn't have anything. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of just stuck. I don't know what to do now. Let's find out more about the king. No, can't ask anything there. Find out more about the loops. What should I do now? So someone's wish or multiple wishes might be the reason you're looping in time. You thought about it, and I don't think it's my wish. And it doesn't seem to be anyone else in your party either, so what did everyone else in Volgard wish for? Perhaps you could ask people in Dormont. Alright, I guess time to ask them. Anyway. Any questions I could ask? Anything new here? No. Yeah, no, nothing really. See you later, Stardust. You gently wave goodbye. Alright, I guess let's see what everyone else wished for. Look at you, so scrawny, yep. Yeah, I know you can run. It's turned on in the menu, just please let me actually say something. I know about this, yes. Good. Yes, now that I look closer at you, you seem like someone who likes to run. You should do more figurative running and less metaphorical running. What I mean is you like to run from your problems. I can see it in your face, but you need to learn to face your problems head on, scrawny one. Maybe you should shut up. What? Sorry, the sound of my feet just hitting the ground made it impossible for me to hear you just now. Oh, I see you walk away. Going to run for a bit, huh? I understand. I will also be running around. Goodbye. You need to ask. Huh? If I asked the favorite tree for anything, I asked for Volgar to be saved, of course. What an interesting question. I had a housemate and asked me the same thing before the house fell. Hey, no. Oh no. I thought she was now gonna be running in the opposite direction. What did the little bird wish for, I wonder? Daydreaming? You're one of the saviors, aren't you? Yep. Traveling with Odile. She's from Kabul, yes. My sister visited Kabul once. Did you know they call most people by their last names? Such a different culture. This Odile, I can tell. She is like the mom of the group, isn't she? Ew, used to be called Odile Mom jokingly once. As a result, she made sure none of you would ever call her Mom even as a joke. Although she is fine with Bonnie calling her a grandma, it seems. Yeah. Alright, you need to ask. Are you wondering what I asked from the favorite tree? It's a secret. Alright. Cat, impossibly warm looking cloak, blah 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 blah. Do I need to do this quest to ask her? Or... seconds, yep. Can I ask you about... You better give it to her before tomorrow. You put... Yep. Please give it to her, please. Yep, can I... You need to ask. There we go. Oh, I asked the favorite tree to help Maribel on her journey. I don't really believe in that stuff, but the head housemaiden does, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Alright. What did you ask? Last one, you've seen it, know how it ends. Yeah. What did this guy wish for? I wonder. I wonder why you can't skip some of the dialogue, but you can skip quite a bit of it, but not all of it. Taking out... Yeah. Thank you. So glad before it. Huh? I wanted to give you something, but I can't, knowing the final issue's contents must have shocked me more than I thought. Now, can you please leave? I need to lay on the bed and think about the ending. You need to ask. But I asked the favorite tree. Do you even need to ask? Guess not. Yeah, probably to know the ending. Or to get the book or whatever. Let's talk to the fisherman. Would you like to fish for a bit? Sure. You know nothing will bite, and yet you fish. Oh, nice. Once again, you didn't catch anything, but it was restful. You need to ask. What I asked the favorite tree? I asked for Volgar to be saved so I can catch some more fish. The thing is probably like, oh, Volgar is gonna be saved by like freezing it in time, and so nothing bad can happen to it again, and that's like what's causing this all this, like the king to be able to freeze the time and me to be able to reverse it. Like, one is a failsafe so that things don't advance, and the resets are if things somehow do end up advancing. You're not from Volgard, are you? Yeah. I've been to Poteria once. How'd you like it? Very good. You need to ask the favorite tree. I asked to be able to go back to Poteria soon. Ooh, I just realized the Change God has a very different look about it. Usually it's quite neutral. Well, welcome to my home, complete stranger. Yep, one of the travelers. Yeah, I am a big fan of the teardrop necklace, but I'm gonna say around one this time. Why not? necklace, same reaction. Universe must not care about her that much. Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow. Yep. What's wrong? You look really pale. You need to ask. Favorite tree, huh? Asked to save my wife, make her move again. Could have asked it to save everyone, but I'm selfish like that, I suppose. Fair enough. Let's talk to the librarian. Yeah. Are you? Anything about witchcraft? Yeah, nothing there about it. What I asked the favorite tree? I don't actually believe in that stuff, so I didn't ask for anything. I did help the head housemaiden with it. She asked, everyone what they asked for. I don't know why. Why are you asking? Curiosity. And also, maybe someone accidentally gave the king the power to freeze everything. Yeah. You need to ask. What I asked the favorite tree? For the change god to keep protecting Volgard, of course. Very well. Did the tutorial kid ask for anything? Talk to you later. You need to ask. Huh? When I asked the big tree, I asked to win my next rock, paper, scissors fight. Of course. Let's ask the old lady what she thinks. Oop. Horrifying, isn't it? Yep. Looking, waits inside, yep. Pray for victory tomorrow. Can I ask her about it? No, I don't think I can. Yep. Can't interact with her. Anything new gonna happen? No. Oh well. What did you ask for? Pew pew. Of course. Let's see, what did everyone else here ask for? I do wonder what the artists want. Get a bell? Me? Can you draw me something? Yep. Thank you very much. The kid makes happy noises and you got the friendship doodle. Thank you. Gets back to drawing. No, I can't ask them what they thought. Oh well. You got the flower, you put the flower in your pocket. It's fine. You need to ask. What I asked the favorite tree? It's private, isn't it? I didn't tell the housemaid, so I don't see why I'd have to tell you. Sorry. Very well. What does this old lady think? Hello, traveler. Why would I say you're all cowards? That's really mean. I can tell you find that weird, even if the end is coming for us. Yep. You need to ask the tree, huh? I asked for everyone in Dormont to have a good time tomorrow. Fair enough. Let's get the leaf. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? How did you know? The leaf. Thank you. Your tree. I asked for everyone to be okay tomorrow. Fair enough. Hi. You like frogs? They're totally awesome. Success, you need to ask. The tree? I asked for a big frog to come in and punch the king in the face. Oh, nice. Doesn't mean you're a wizard. Are you a wizard? Boop their nose. Turn them into a frog. To ask? Who cares about some stupid tree? I didn't ask it anything. It's your job to save us tomorrow anyway, isn't it? Fair enough. Someone there? Hi. I'm kinda technically half blind. Yeah, the one with an eye patch? That sure is me. Happened a little while ago. How are you dealing with it? I keep bumping into stuff. I think Sifrin would remember to not bump into that one table. But no. Can I not ask you what you wanted? Door seems to be locked. Let's get the thing. There we go. I guess now I just have my main crew to talk to. That's more or less everyone, as far as I know. Let's go talk to Loop. Maybe something's changed? Alright, I thought I was tripping for a second. It looked like for a second the Change God statue just like snapped its eyes to me. What should I do next? What do you need help with? Help everyone. No. It was about the loops. What should I do now? Multiple wishes might be the reason you're looping. You thought about it. Don't think it's my wish. Anything else changed in this conversation? I don't think so. As this, besides talking, maybe you should search her office on the second floor. Alright. I guess I'll have to search her office. Again. Yeah, I suppose I'll do that in... Actually, you know what? Do I do it in this one? Nah, I think this is a satisfying place to save. So, I guess I'll be seeing you guys later in the next episode. You may have noticed that the episodes are a little shorter than usual. And by that, I mean I uploaded the first episode that's like under an hour and a half last time. The thing is, there's just a lot of things that repeat, and I think that's kind of boring. So I just usually cut that out. Meaning that a lot of the game I just don't have recorded. But yeah, it's mostly because not much changes. Every now and then you'll get like this time like with Loop saying to search the head housemaiden's office, and it takes a little while to get there, do all the stuff, and so while for me the play sessions are roughly the same length as always, I do cut out more stuff from it because I usually just want to show only the new things. So yeah, I guess that's just an explanation as to why the videos are shorter, even though they take just as long to make. So yeah, I'll be seeing you next time.